What's happening, y'all? Welcome back, episode 20 of the walkthrough, proceeding forward into the Academy Araya Lucaria. So this is going to work a little weird. That's the meeting place map that just tells you where the key for the Academy is. We didn't need that. I know where it was. I told you, so there's just, no point to go over that. Now, so this episode's going to be a little bit weird. This is less about doing the Legacy Dungeon and more about getting all of our Somber Stones. But to do that, we'll be, starting to progress this place, doing some other stuff too. So pretty much, we have some stuff outside, we have something over there, we have something over here, on the outskirts to do. But we'll start progressing this place to a certain point. At a certain point, we are going to hit a transporter trap. It's going to send us to Volcano Manor, a little section of it. Since it does that, we're going to take advantage of that fact and go grab some smithing stones and talismans and things like that. Then after we do that, since we'll get a Somber 5, 6, and a 7 here, we are going to also go to Caleb, grab an 8 and 9, and we're going to go to Margwin's Palace to grab a 10, having all Somber Stones to bring a weapon up to plus 10, getting a trophy, but most importantly, be able to cut through most of the game pretty easily, especially for newer players. It's going to have its limits, just because your plus 10 weapon doesn't mean every enemy's going to die in one hit, obviously, and at a certain point, enemies are going to be on that level, but it will get us, because typically you wouldn't have a level 10 weapon at the end of the game. But like even up here, it's about the capital. It's gonna make things a lot easier than what they are. You're still gonna die, you're still gonna get killed and all that stuff, but it's gonna make things a lot easier. So that's what we're gonna do. There's also gonna be some good weapons along the way and things like that. So that's what we're gonna be doing this episode. The next episode we'll pick up and progress the rest of the castle. But I did want to state that in case anyone's getting confused or anyone didn't follow along. Now, as soon as you come in, make sure you grab your side of grace over there. But come here. Oh no, we're gonna do that last. Let's go grab this golden seed real quick. I was gonna go ahead and do the next part of yours quest line, but there's a golden seed down here, so it makes sense to get this now. So gonna grab this. No way to get to this stuff, nor is there any reason to. Now this is where yours quest line's gonna pick back up. So we're gonna summon here, do an invasion here. So this quest is just 3 different invasions. That's what it comes down to. The first one in Limgrave, this one, and then one in Altus Plateau. Which after you do this, you can technically go up there and get a really badass Fire, Blood Loss, Twin Blade for Dex Arcane builds. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. We'll be getting it eventually. If I decide to go Dex Arcane, we might go grab it. We'll see. Oh, really? Oh, damn, I can't use nothing now. There you go. You samurai type dudes just fucking shit up. Okay, so now we're gonna go here, get another smithing 5, Raptor of the Mist Ashes of 4.
Here's a token.
And obviously dialogue, exhaust all of his dialogue
Yeah, she is
completely,
if she comes, there is
or he
no
will
shame.
not move on.
Beyond the harps, we will meet again. Beyond the harps, we will.
Okay, fate permits, that's what she wants. Now, we're going to be going to the left path, killing some wolves, talking to a merchant, and killing a bloodhound knight. I will say, I'd like to say, that this merchant is really important. So, there's an in-game puzzle. You do want to kill the wolves on the way. You do not want them attacking this merchant. I mean, you'll get his bell bearing and have to go around to a hold and still buy the same items, but I just don't really think it's too worth it. Just better play it safe. Better to clear everything anyways. But yeah, he's gonna have a few items you might want. For one, I spoke earlier about us getting the sleep stuff, because this is actually the episode. We'll all be able to get Somber 10s and all that stuff, but, you know, weapon up to Somber 10. But if you cannot beat a Godskin Noble, you will not be able to do so. So, you know, I suggested a tactic with, obviously, sleep. So we're going to teach everybody and their mother how to easily beat a Godskin Noble, so everyone can be on the same level and there's nothing to worry about. Because Godskin Noble could be a tough fight. And I don't want newer players not having access to all the same stuff as us just because it can't get past the boss fight. So we're going to teach you how to use sleep pots. Put sleep on your blade. And, you know, as you're attacking this guy, you'll put him to sleep. And you can keep putting him to sleep and just mess this shit up. And it's going to be really easy. So everybody can have access to all the same stuff. Or it's just not fair. Because if a newer player can't get past them, then they can't get up to Somber 10, and they're the ones who need it the most. So, you know what I mean? And that's why we're going to do this tactic. It's something I would normally never do, but, you know, it is what it is. So, Fanged Empty Ashes needs for late game puzzle. Make sure to grab that. That leads to a really nice talisman. It's just got some other, you know, sleep arrows, meteor bolt. I forget what those do. Deal magic damage, leaves a beautiful trail when fired. Okay. So armor for your dexterity starting class, warrior class I think it was called. Bloody fingers. And the cookbook. So the cookbook lets you make Sapafort grease. If you want that, it could be really useful for the fight we're going to get into. So keep that in mind. Then over here, it's going to be a Bloodhound Knight. There's no reason to fight him. Don't know why he's here. Might have some like lore implication or something. But, I don't know. He's here, so we'll kill him. Not quite the fight he used to be, that's for sure. What the hell? Alright, so that's what we'll do. Then you just jump back over here to main academy gate. Alright, so now we're ready going in. We got our side of grace, it's got to move forward. So this first part's annoying. We'll be working our way up some stairs. And while we do that, there's going to be a mage on the left side of the stairs, a mage on the right side of the stairs. And when I say spamming, I mean freaking spamming glintstone pebbles. So it's just a lot of fun to deal with. But I just roll through it, get up there and kill them in melee usually. If you're going along with my build, we have our staff. If you're doing faith, you have, you know, incantations. But to be honest, I could be lazy and say, oh, faith, you have incantations, you're good. But man, a lot of the faith incantations just don't track well, you know, so you're probably not good. As much as I love faith, it's my favorite thing. In game, I was getting quite irritated because even the best spells weren't hitting. You know what I mean? Faith's good for like mid-range. It's not good for range. Not like this is. The best thing, dude, is roll through the bullshit. Come up. Alright, Dick. And smack him down. Now we're gonna go on in. There's gonna be a couple marionettes up top. The spinny guys with all the arms that like to spin around on you. I would go for the mage first. Got them. Golden room 2. I think there's like a somber 3 is what it is. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. Yep, it is a 3. Now we got, how many of those do we got already? 7 somber 3s, and we got like 25, 24 somber 2s. It's awesome. Alright, moving forward. So we're about to get into a graveyard, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Leave this side of Grace and go to the right. I shit you not, this is something I just found. Like after 15 playthroughs. So, when I was working on the walkthrough, you know, I'm redoing that for people that are tuning in late. I didn't know, and I found this, and it's awesome. We don't get much school back there, but this is Pathways cool, and it's always cool finding something new you've never seen before. So just like, you know, taking my time and looking, I'm like, this is crazy finding something new after this long of playing the game. You know what I mean? And of all the secrets I knew about, all the false walls I knew about, I just found that, and it's just mind blowing. Now we're gonna go out to their graveyard. Now, there's going to be stuff everywhere. I didn't remember anything there. But there's going to be stuff everywhere, and there's going to be these dead guys, putrid corpses, and these guys are going to grab you, and they're not only going to take your health, they're also going to take your mana. So it's just lovely. You know what I mean? And we'll start seeing them right now. Now, they're weak to fire and blood loss, I do believe. I mean, they're like a magic type enemy, so they're probably, you know, pretty resistant to the magic good, but not the blood loss or the frostbite. Even, I mean, when I was going through here with my faith build with fire damage, they're pretty resistant. If you notice, it's taking 4 slashes with those katanas, 2 from each. You might think, well, hell, that's only 2 hits from each weapon. That's not that much. Yeah, but you gotta remember, I'm at +6 Moonveil and like +12 with the others. It's pretty decent damage. So they're pretty resilient. You know what I mean? They really are. Now, as you see, he took, what, more than half my mana, about 60% of my mana with 1 grab. So like, be on guard for that shit. There's gonna be smaller ones, medium ones, larger ones. Ah, I thought I dodged and dodged. There's the rest of my mana. That's okay. I don't use it that much. Oh, you bitch. I tell you what, I'm about to though. Fucking prick. I hate this part. I do. Usually it's not this bad. My face weapon is like just running shit. If I had the choice, because I'm already missing face, guys, to be honest, I try to like intelligence. It's just not really my thing, you know. Like, I'm trying to enjoy it and do something new. I really am, but the fire, it just really does well here. Just a faith boy at the end of the day, I guess, you know? I mean, obviously, mainly physical and faith, but still. God, you have to do that attack like every time. Can you do anything else? This game's had a bad problem with that lately, too. Ever since the DLC came out, I've noticed it. Bro, get the fuck off me. But ever since the DLC came out, I've noticed this issue ever since they did some patch. And there was like enemies now, instead of doing regular attacks like they're supposed to, they have all just been spamming their big stuff, not wanting to do the little stuff at all. They don't want to do it. They just spam the big shit over and over and over. Not every enemy, but you notice it more and more. And I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you it's annoying. It's definitely that. Alright, here's your summons. Yeah, it's definitely annoying as fuck. I don't know. I mean, if it happened before, it's something you would notice. The enemy just, you know, spamming stuff. Like the Urge avatars, where they shove the staff in the ground. We're just checking back there. We're just going to proceed forward. But, like, they shove the staff in the ground and all those projectiles fire at you and easily just kill you if you're not careful. Well, now, like, I was fighting one the other day. He did it, I counted, 8 times in a row. 8 times in a row. That never happened before. It's utterly ridiculous. So, I just want to give a heads up for it so you guys could look out for stuff like that, because it's just not cool, to be completely honest. Imagine us just going through the game and doing nothing else but this. Just I'm not going to do no other move. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do nothing else. Not too fair for the game, is it? Not going to give the game much of a challenge, is it? You know what I mean? So, yeah, to me, it's ridiculous as fuck. This is obviously a bigger one. More health, more damage. I don't have any more mana for him to steal, at least. I guess that's something. So, when you get back here, you're going to see it kind of want to wrap you around to that building up top, and you're going to see the wheel over here. We'll be getting on that wheel, and that takes us to our trap. But first, we could drop down here and get, a set of armor. This is going to be your very first true set of armor, I guess. Maybe that royal whatever set we got from the Round Table Holds Initiative. But to me, this is the first real set of armor we find in the game. Carry Knight Helm, armor, gauntlets, and greaves as always. It's obviously more for a mage build. I don't care for it too much. I mean, it's a really nice looking set, don't get me wrong, but it's got like this little half cape thing on the back that just looks stupid. But it's, it's nice. It's gonna be a lot of dogs over here, so it's gonna pull out our shield, make things a little bit easier on ourselves. Come on, bro. You're fucking with me at this point. So I was talking about, guys. Stagger and attack. Stagger and attack. Let's do that shit. It's a nightmare. Alright. And this place is a mess, isn't it? This place is a mess. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's actually extremely easy. Like, extremely easy. But, that being said, there is, a lot of dogs. We got guys stealing our mana. We got guys constantly grabbing us. It's quite annoying, but no, it's not difficult. That's not what I'm saying. It's really easy. Everybody will probably get through here first try. But you're probably going to be highly irritated by the time you do. That's all. Now we're finally cleared of the graveyard. We do not have to see this place again. To be honest, usually it goes much smoother. I'll tell you what, I was using, so if you are doing like Dex Faith or whatever, if you're using Bloodhound's Fang and you have Bloodflame Blade, now you can rock that, the whole game would be just fine, but it does really well going through here. It's like every 2 hits they explode in blood loss. It's awesome. Alright, now we have this gentleman to fight again. Unfortunately, I have no mana. I only have 1 heal, but it's, pretty easy. Watch out for the big stuff. Oh, you son of a bitch. He didn't hit me with that one in a long time. I'm not used to not having a shield on. It's really weird. This guy's pretty easy though, like if you parry. It's actually a lot of fun, I think, and real easy to parry. Now remember, that was the same guy from the Everjail, same guy we fought on the beach in Lemon Grave, all of that, so very much the same fight through and through and through. So from here, wait for it, and we're gonna get on here. So we're gonna take this up, get our side of grace. Now this is the same lift that's gonna take us to our transport trap, so we can do our somber run. However, we want to go get our side of grace first. So get off. You can just get off on the bottom part, and there's a trail that takes you up, but it's just fun. Yeah, you'll see. So when you take it up, you just easily, guys, just drop off right here, then run up the backside and get up there. I don't know. This is something I always do. This is kind of like a habit to do that. I wasn't really even trying to like show that off for people to do or anything. I don't know. I just don't realize I'm doing it. Alright, so we think we officially have everything cleared. Now you see this little desk out here that's involved in Thop's quest. We'll get to it. That item up there is for when you progress the Raya Lucaria Academy. So if you were to just keep going straight, this is progressing Raya Lucaria Academy right here, guys. Now, we're about to take a transporter trap. For that trap to work, you have to be killed. If you guys remember, in the Carrier Manor, there's like that big cart thing with spinning wheels of death on it, and it opens up and it grabs you. Well, we have to die from that grab attack, that specific attack. You cannot die regular. But let's go ahead and use our runes and grab a level. Only thing is, I'm probably already at like 30,000. I don't know if I have enough for a level. Yeah, jeez, that was a good guess. So 20,000, 12, 24, 48. So let's call that 5,000. That'll be 15. What are these? 8. Oh shit. Yes, we do have enough. I said, I don't care if I use all these right now, because at this point I could just stop using them. You know what I mean? Stop using them for a while, and after, by the time we do Caelid in the underground, I'll have a shit ton again, so I'm not really worried about them. This is like the purpose of these things. So what was this? 30,000. Barely 30,000. That's enough, and we won't lose many runes either in the process. That's just nice. I guess, you know, get strength to 16, be done with it for a while, and then it's all damage stats from there, so that's nice. Alright, so let's go and take our transporter trap to the Volcano Manor. Another good thing is the boss here is worth like 40,000. So when we take it, see, you didn't used to have to take this boss out. So if I was to do this a few years back instead of now, this walkthrough, we wouldn't have to kill this boss. It used to be a trick jump, but they fixed it. So now we have to take out a boss to do this. You know what I mean? But to show my strategy, damn it. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. There's a reason I'm doing this, because I can go in and fight them my way all I want. But the point of this was to, you know, show you guys a strategy here, right? So because of that, damn it, man. 1 point short on strength to be able to one-hand this, and that's like the way I want to do my strategy for you guys. I mean, do I really want to use a rune arc every freaking time? I'm so tired of using this. There's nothing else that adds strength. What about equipment? No, I'm just gonna have to use a different weapon, unfortunately. But it needs to be something that's upgraded, and it needs to be something with blood loss. I guess we'll just use this. That's fine. It doesn't have to have blood loss, but blood loss would make things much easier. That's for sure. We want to make sure we can still buff it. So I guess I'm just going to have to leave it regular, which really sucks. Just say I went to standard. I'm not getting much damage anymore, if you guys notice. 261 at plus 12. Like, that's not good at all. However, you'll see, it'll be fine. I mean, because it does have the blood loss. You gotta remember, your affinities are what gives you all the damage, you know? Like, that's how you're getting your damage in. Because this thing is doing 261 right now. However, if I were to put affinities on it, it'd be doing 400. You know, that's how much difference it is. Because when I put on Frostbite, we still have Hoarfrost on, but I didn't change the affinity. So when I put on Frostbite, I'm getting magic damage, I'm getting physical damage, and it's quite a bit of both that really add up damage, you know what I mean? Comes really weird. Okay, so when you drop, there's the guy. Now remember, you have to die to his grab attacks. Oh, fuck. This house I want to get first, though. It's my whole kind of thing. I'm trying to stay here. He just kind of got me early. Usually I get around him. But yeah, really, that's what you want. You want him to grab you twice like that. But that's the cat talisman. It's going to decrease fall damage. Alright. grab him once. If he lands this grab, we're good. Come on, bro. Hate when that shit happens. Now we're probably gonna die from his other attack. There we go. That's all you want. The best way to do it, guys, is just hold the shield up for a second. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. Sorry about that. My old lady got back from the store to run out there to help her real quick. Anyways, so now, if you look, we have been transported to the Volcano Manor. Now, typically, you're like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. This sucks, we're in hell, and, you know, and what you would do is you would progress this path moving forward this way, go into a cave, and you'd find a site of grace. Then you can take that and get the hell out of here. But going that way, there's also a boss you could do that gets you a badass faith weapon, and, you know, there's other stuff to get. So you don't want to rush out anyways, but if you wanted, you could. But instead of doing any of that, what we're going to do is go right here. So you can drop a rainbow stone if you want, but you'll see, as soon as you kind of cross over this path, just go right here to the lowest point. Boop. Big hit on your health, but won't kill you. So, from here, stick to the right side. And we're gonna run because everything here is just like, you know, firing a bunch of bullshit at us, obviously. And it's not like Dark Souls 3 where lava kills you in 2 seconds, you know, and you're also gonna notice we're doing good damage. Like, we could do this place. That's what I said, Altus, Mount Gelmer, they're pretty much on the same level as like Caelid, which we're about to go to, so we can do all this stuff. It's just, there's a certain order it works best. So there's your number 6, just get on the roof to get that. And if you did lose some runes, like a couple thousand, you're worried about getting them back. There's like, I think a 9 right here, which is 3,800. Yeah, so that's 3,800 runes. We'll be clearing this place. It's gonna be a while, but we'll clear it. So from there, it's going to work our way back up. There's going to be a snake guy up here. These guys are quite a pain in the ass. Okay, that'll get him. Not poison pot, dude. I hate these fucking guys. Take that little guy out anytime you see them. They don't use poison. They use fucking deadly poison. It's a big difference. You know what, there's no need for me to even use this weapon either, because I was thinking, as long as you guys have a weapon with blood loss, this tactic's gonna work. It doesn't have to be blood loss, it can be frostbite. So there's no need to even change up my build for this, because we'll actually be using sleep pots, not saltport grease. Now I'm still going to school you guys on how to use that too, and use both to your advantage. But still, if I was doing a quality build, and if you're a newer player doing like faith, strength, or dex, or, you know, quality like I suggested, you know what I mean? And you can do any build, you know, first playthrough, everything's very viable. It's just there's certain suggested ones that I think were, you know, better for newer players. Now I'm going in here with no health, but we're about to go up here and we're going to run past this guy that's really formidable right before the boss fight. Let's go ahead and get our crafting done. So what you're going to want to do here, guys, go to sleep pot. I think 4 is plenty, to be honest. I think that's the exact number you need. So go ahead and put on 4 sleep pots. And all we're going to do is we're going to go in here, we're going to summons, and, you know, our summon's going to start fighting him, and we're going to throw a sleep pot at him. And it takes a minute, so don't go through, you know, thinking you have to throw multiple to put them to sleep. You just throw one. As it sits for a second, it'll eventually put them to sleep. Then if you have something with blood loss, frostbite, whatever, go up, you're going to get a bunch of hits on them, get that proc off. It's going to make this really easy, like I said. So, let's go on up here and grab our Smith and 5. So now we've already got a Somber 6. And we obviously got one when we did Varus Quest offline too, but you know, some people aren't going to get that, so we're not going to count it. But after this run, we will have every single Somber Stone we need. And I won't be bringing a weapon up to plus 10 for a while because I'm going to wait for something I actually want to use, but I'm going to go this way. You can just run past this guy, you don't have to fight him. In fact, I suggest you don't fight this guy. He's actually pretty formidable. Well, that blood loss took forever to proc, didn't it? Alright. Now, I have no heals. And I'm going to boost my magic damage to my flask. Whatever buffs you have, whatever flask you have that's going to work, use. As soon as you get here, come on, summon. What the fuck? Oh, that little bit of mana. Alright, gonna get that mana back. You want to get your big hit. So dodge and shit. Sleep pot. See, puts him to sleep. You get on him with your weapon with blood loss and stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. Stay on him. Where's that down? Where's that down? Where's that down? Easy, right? When he does that, hide behind a pillar and line him up with the pillar. Oh, he got through. Usually he'll stay behind it. Just heal up. Sleep pot. That one didn't stay. That's okay. Wait, dodge. Sleep pot. Oh, he got me. It's okay. You gotta remember, guys, I went in there with like no heals. I couldn't summon immediately because I didn't have the mana, so we'll be more prepared this time. I forgot how much Oleg takes, you know, to summon. But that's kind of good. We'll be better prepared. I shouldn't have fought the Fire Monk. But he does have a chance to drop his, you know, weapon and armor and all that stuff. So same thing. But this time, oh, does jumping kill us? Nope, don't really take much more health at all. Just conserve your stuff. But you guys see the process. You see how easy it's going to be. And you also see probably, now turn around if you want to kind of get through this quickly. Backstep. Or if you put on a dagger with quick step, that works really nice. Every dagger has it. You can just kind of keep it in an offhand, use the Ash of War quick step to kind of get through everything. If you go to the left side this time, it brings us back up to where the snake was. Keep in mind, if you are using Bloodhound's Fang, that's the weapon I highly recommend for this. Plus 4 is plenty, plus 5 is better. But you can put Sopafort Grease, and you don't have to, like, if you didn't buy the craft book from that merchant to make Sopafort Grease, we did pick some up, if you guys will remember, when we were doing the top portion of the lake. We got 3 Sopafort Grease right here. So, if you don't want to spend 3,500 runes, make sure you have that. Besides that, yeah, so you can buff Bloodhound's Fang with that, which already has blood loss, or you can buff it with blood loss grease, or you could use blood flame blade incantation on it, which works really good. Craft you some sleep pots. I don't think Sopafort Grease is needed. That puts them to sleep, you know, like while you're hitting them, but the pots do that already. I only have 2 sleep pots, so alright, I'll take the hit. I have to do this another run because, yeah, I can't use my sleep pots anymore. Yeah, let them kill me. I should have crafted more. Sorry, guys. Regardless, you guys see the tactic. Remember to craft before you go in here, Brendan. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna just throw Sopafort Grease on last time. I'm like, you know, because I ran out of sleep pots, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just redo it. what's good this time is if you remember the very first time we ran in there, we had to run all the way up to trigger him before we could, you know, summon our guy. But now, as soon as you walk in the door, you'll be able to summon. If you still have on like opening bubble tier, that'll let you tank that first fireball while you're, you know, using your summon, so that's nice too. Yeah, I swear it is really easy. I just wasn't prepared, you know what I mean? So now we got enough pots to be prepared. So we got our sleep pots, whatever, something, yeah. So this is gonna go really easily this time. I mean, hell, we about did it the first time anyway. The second time, the pot may have missed. Alright, so if it goes smoothly, you're gonna see how easy it really is. So as soon as you get in, summon, use your mana back if you want your bigger hits. Roll, sleep pot, wait for it. I don't understand why. There you go. And sit in that, stay on them. Hit him with big shit. Got the stagger. Alright, so he does this bullshit at halfway. So, like I said, when you see him do that, try to line it up. I'm not worried about my summons. I just want that to buy me some time. So if he's behind this fold, you're good, right? Now he does have these really scary thrusting attacks, phase 2, but like I said, you know, sleep bottom. Sleep bottom. I don't know if we're missing or what exactly is going on here. Bloodhound Fang is a much better choice. That's why I kind of suggested that. I mean, we could do that two-handed, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I wonder if I should just use the damn rune art to show you guys, you know, Bloodhound's Fang way, which is just incredibly easy. Bloodhound's Fang isn't leveled up though. Why can't I item craft? There we go. You know, last time I showed this method, it went right in. Now, if you can parry, this guy's really easy, but I'm not going to use that as a strategy because everyone can't parry. I usually beat this guy first try every time too. It's weird. Like, as soon as I start recording, this happens. I swear it's really not hard. It's not. I promise. This is an extremely easy method. I swear to God it is. It's just. Oh yeah, my summon was fighting that guy too. That's what. See, he's going for him right now. Dodge his shit. Maybe if he's in the animation, he's not going to sleep. Just throw a couple if you have to. I mean, we have enough to craft. You know what I mean? We have enough to craft quite a bit, so just keep on them if you have to. Stop doing that. If he goes up, wait till he opens, and then that's your roll spot, which I fucked up. See, that's your summons. That's what your summon's supposed to do. Keep him busy. And you can get your shit off. Hit him again. Just keep hitting him immediately. As soon as he wakes up, hit his ass again. That should be out. Dodge. Heal. Sleep bottom. Sleep bottom. Run around circles. If you miss the first time like this, he won't be able to hit you. I will say it may be a better idea, guys, to actually kill the fire monk. I didn't even catch what was going on for the first couple tries. Why? Another reason why we weren't able to do it is because we didn't kill that guy. So when I come in here, I'm using my summons. He's running for the door, and he's on this guy instead of distracting. So yeah, if you can take that guy out, take him out or lead him away from the door. That way your summons keeps him distracted, and you're in the back just chucking sleep pots at him. You know what I mean? And craft as many as you got. That's the method. Keep putting them down. And also keep in mind, I've never really used this weapon before. I've never really used katanas before, so it took us a couple tries. Needless to say, it's a couple tries, right? It's worth it. Very much worth it. Very much worth the time. Now, do we have enough for another level here? That'll be like 22. No, not even gonna do it. Let's run over here. Now, we can hit this shortcut. Make sure you have stone sword keys now. I mean, we've all been doing the same content together, so we should all have the same amount of stone sword keys. Now, that's going to lead you out the way we want to go, but first, we're just going to kind of do a whole circle of this place. Now, as I mentioned, you used to have to take this guy out. There used to be, right by the fire monk to the left was a bridge you could drop. Then you can get on the top portion of the bridge, run and jump to a ledge to grab the Somber 7. And that's the only reason we're taking this guy out is for the Somber 7. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't have ran into one for a long time. I mean, a long time. I think the first one you naturally run into is in the underground. And if you don't do the underground, you're not going to get one all the way to the capital. So you wouldn't be able to, even get to +7 to the capital. Instead, we'll be at +10 before Kaylee. So it's just, it's crazy. So you go around that way. Drop. This is just crafting stuff. But I would like to run out and show you guys. So this right here drops you down. This is going to be a shortcut we unlock. The other door leads you out. So, just kind of bring it all back around for you. And you can kill these guys if you want. They're not really a threat. You can run past them. These ones might be worth killing because they're kind of blocking your path, and if you fall, you're going to die. Other than that, it's not really worth your time. Now, we are going to be running past a lot of things here. So, you're like, oh, there's loot there. Remember, we're not clearing this place, guys. We're just doing a quick run to get some somber stones, and that's it. That is it. I hope you guys found that method useful to take out Godskin. I know, it took us a couple tries, but this is a walkthrough. This is not a no-hit run. We're going to die sometimes. And despite if I do die showing you guys what I find is the best way, the ways still work. And they still might be kind of difficult, but I still believe they're the best chance we got. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. I'm just trying to direct you to what I feel is the best chance, the best strategies. Strategies that worked for me when I was a new player, and I truly struggled. Probably more than most of you have done. No. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Run. Now he has a chance to drop his little sword. It's quite badass. But the drop rate is so low. Like, it's really low. Don't have any boluses. It's okay. So when you get in here, you're going to watch out for this guy. Where is he? Do not let this guy grab you. He'll take half your health. Maybe more if you didn't listen to me and level to 40. Alright, so hit that. That's going to be the elevator up the back portion. Get rid of this poison. So anytime you kill one of these little guys, they're going to explode with deadly poison. Now, I'm pretty sure I talked about the difference between poison and deadly poison. But just every time you kill them, hop back. So poison slowly builds up that bar. When it's full, your health will slowly tick. Deadly poison hurts your health bad while sitting in it, and then the bar fills up and also hurts you. But deadly poison is way worse. Way worse. So just run past all these guys. I like to just jump up here on this table so we can get on over the magma he's throwing out. And we'll go for this door. Now when we go out here, guys, we're just going to kind of circle behind us going up. If you were to go straight and go out this door to the transporter, it will take you to, for faith builds, it will take you to Rykard. Rykard drops one of the best weapons in the game, well, his boss remembrance does, which is the Blasphemous Blade. And it was actually what I was going to recommend us do. And we still might. I might put together a faith strength build for everybody. I'm trying to do something different. But if it's your first time and you just want a really solid build, you're going to want the Erdtree Great Shield, Blasphemous Blade, and the best seal for that build would be the Claw Mark Seal, Blasphemous Blade, Erdtree Great Shield. Doing your Pyromancy incantations, I feel like that's just a really good build. So we're going to slowly drop down here, but first we want to go drop down this way. Because since we're already here, and we're in this little side section, there's some good stuff in here we can be getting. You know what I mean? I wasted a little too much time doing things, so probably gonna have a part 2 of this episode. Maybe not. We're about through this. And next we'll have a mage up here. And it's a little bit harder than the mages in the area. Go out this door, and when we drop down, first get your talisman. That's a dagger talisman. It enhances the damage from critical attacks. To drop on this cage, and it's going to be a mage right under you. Take him out. Rune Arc. And then it's the right side. Now this is the cages you could have dropped down before. We'll take a different route when we actually do Volcano Manor to make sure we get all the other items. I'm taking the route that's going to get you the best items right now. So you want to face the south wall, southeast wall, and there's a little cage down there. If you make it to it, kind of just run. You won't take any fall damage. If you miss, you will take fall damage, but you'll live. Firstly, we want to drop and go to the right. We're going east here for a very strong Astral Board. This is called World Knight's Resolve. It's a weapon buff on your Astral Board. Remember to... Damn it! Anyways, it's a weapon buff on your Astral Board, which makes, because of that, it makes your next hit do 80% more damage, but it's meant for melee. So if you're doing Faith, or you're doing like a mage ability, or you're doing like intelligence build or Faith build, you can just keep like a dagger with World Knight's Resolve. Oh, no. God, I hate these fuckers. I'll talk about this afterwards as soon as I get out of this straight bullshit we're in right now. Yeah, we're dead. Nothing I can do. That's the kind of bullshit that's in this game that tremendously pisses me the fuck off. You get fucking cornered and can't do nothing about it. You cannot do shit. And in my opinion, you should always be able to fucking defend yourself, no matter what. You should be able to fucking defend yourself. God damn, dude. Anyways, rage over. Sorry guys, that shit really just irks the fuck out of me. But World Knight's Resolve is badass. So if you were to keep it, let's say I'm doing straight up mage build, and I got my staff. So it's meant to boost your next melee attack by 80%. So if you use that buff and switch to your staff, every single one of your spells are going to hit for 80% more damage. Since you're not you didn't use a melee, that buff's still active. I don't know if, that's a glitch. I don't even know if it's been fixed, but I haven't heard anyone saying that it's fixed. Now we're just running back, and we're about actually through it. I guess now we can take the other route. Yeah, that really irritated me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rage out, but I don't care for dying from mistakes I'm not making. I could live with dying from a mistake I made, but when it's like the game just fucking you, yeah, that shit really upsets me. It's already a hard game, you know. Like, don't corner us with 10 guys that take 60% of our health every time. It's not right. Just roll off. That's exactly where we were before. Take your fall damage. Run like hell. Obviously. Get your heal on. Yeah. And be a dick. Then say Mr. Grab. You're good. I had no intention of killing these guys. But it's better to kill them than take the chance, you know what I mean? And you see the enemies here actually work a decent amount too. Alright, grab your runes. But yeah, so Royal Knight's Resolve, you put that on a dagger, you use that buff, you switch to your staff, all your spells are going to hit much harder for a time. Now, since they fixed the trick jump and you can't do it anymore, we had to go through that bullshit path to get right here to grab this. Like I said, you used to be able to drop this brick from the other side, obviously. Then you can kind of jump on this wheel. Then you could jump on that ledge and you didn't have to take out the god skin or nothing like that. But, you know, since that's all changed, you know, there's nothing we can really do about that. You got to take that run now. I'm trying to just fast travel out of here. Doesn't seem to want me to. And we'll jump back to Schoolhouse Classroom. And we're going to take this... we're going to take the trap again, and the rest of this episode, that's all we're going to be doing. Unfortunately, I just took so much time slowly going through the graveyard and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I do apologize. But next episode, we'll finish the run, and you guys will be very thankful for it, as it's going to lead us to 150,000 runes, blood spells for arcane builds, somber 10s, and stuff like that. But since we're already here, we might as well, you know, do the other portion of Volcano Manor, because you could easily miss this, and it leads to later tier smithing stones. It leads to a faith spear that's really nice, does fire and blood loss damage. And it's a boss that if you know you don't actually go the trap way, you'll miss, and you're never gonna think to come back to it. And at the very beginning of next episode, we're just going to run through Kayla, grab 2 stones really quick, and then we'll, you know, do Mogan's Palace. When I did my first initial walkthrough, we fit this all in one episode. But I don't want to just run to do it. I want to slowly cover everything for you guys. There should have been another Struber, yeah, not Sauber, but Smithing 5. Go ahead, let this guy kill you again. Your health down. Looking at the time, yeah, we got 7 minutes, 6 minutes. I think we can do it. It's a very short path. You're fucking with me, bro. You've got to be fucking with me. Please do another grab, bro, please. Thank you. Alright, so as I mentioned, now we're going to do the other path. This is the path you would probably take if you didn't know, you know, to go do these things for your Somber 5, 6, and 7. Like on a blind playthrough, you'd be sitting here, you wouldn't think to drop off. You know what I mean? So, run over here. I wouldn't even say kill these bats, but you don't want them. We got too much bullshit going on to deal with them. As you see, you're already almost dead. Really get on you. Alright. Now, stick to the right. So this is kind of like this in the southeast area. You're going to see a little tunnel. Now, unfortunately, to finish this up in time, I am going to have to run through the rest. I didn't want to do that the whole episode. Then people are like, wait, how'd you get here? Because we moved too fast. But this is just a straightforward path, so we're not really worried about it. Roll down. Roll down. Drop. Now, these aren't your only drops. Follow this around, stick to your right. Now this one's actually missable sometimes, so I would definitely jump to it. Jump. Because usually I just roll, or it's this one, that's the one that's easily missable. Because I just try to roll down every time, and doing that I think it's like the last one, the second to last one is going to be a good chance you're just going to die. So we have a mage up here. And there's your side of grace. Typically, like I said, if you took that transporter on a blind playthrough, you would rest here, then you'd leave, or you would rest and take down the boss. So before we get to the boss, drop here, stick to your right first, follow this around, because you will be able to get later tier smithing stones here. You know, just one. But as I said, they add up between, you know, doing little side sections like this, doing the underground. All your optional areas really just set you up, you know what I mean, to get higher tier weapons earlier on. And go this way. And I did check their notes, there's nothing over there. I swear there used to be, but there's not. I'm going to take this back. Eventually the floor is going to collapse, dropping you right in front of your boss door. Okay. Like, you're supposed to be falling. Alright, so there's your boss door. One thing behind you is cave moss, crystal cave moss. If you want to go get that, it's there. We don't have the time. I have 3 minutes to take out a double boss fight. They're the version abductors, the guy that took us here. Let's buff up. Whatever you got, put these guys down. You guys aren't going to be in a rush. You're playing your own time. I'm doing a walkthrough, and, you know, the episode's almost over. So, there's 2 of these guys, but unlike the other version, these guys actually take damage. Whether they're open or not. Oh shit. Heal. Can. One. Hit him with your big shit, you know what I mean? He's about done. Like I said, unlike the regular versions, when it comes to the actual boss fight itself, guys, they do take damage. So, after you take them out, you can run over here, get your side of grace, and this will also drop you down into the Altus Plateau, technically Mount Gelmir. And you know, you could drop down here into this little ravine, and it will take you on up to the Volcano Manor proper from the front entrance. And this is the long run around you would have to take, but it's nice to go and have this for later, so we can just drop down in here if we like. But yeah, that wraps that up. Let's go ahead and rest. Even though we've already came to that trap and rested, you got to do it every time. Alright, so now, with that, we're going to just jump back over here to Isolated Merchant Shack. We grabbed this in episode 2, so you guys should have it. If not, just go from Calum Ruins straight up, and it's right there. So next episode, before we get started back on the Legacy Dungeon, we're just going to grab 2 Somber Stones here really quick, go to Mugwood's Palace, grab some stuff really quick, and then we will continue and finish up our Legacy Dungeon. So y'all stay tuned, and we will be back here shortly.